morning, students. Continuation of chemical bond after the valence bond theory. Okay, one more important topic, fundamental concept, hybridization. This is one important concept. One or two questions compulsory from this topic, NEET level, CET level, PU level also. Okay, it's very important. Hybridization. Okay, hybridization. What is the meaning of hybridization? Okay, the hybridization introduced by Pauling. This concept introduced by Pauling. This concept mainly explains about the structure of molecules. It may be organic molecules or it may be inorganic molecules, and it clearly explains about the bond angles. Clearly explains about the bond angles. Hybridization concept was introduced by Pauling. Okay, explained structure of organic or inorganic molecules along with the bond angles. Already we know about the bond angle. Okay. In continuation, just we'll see definition of hybridization. It is purely related to the orbitals. Already we know about the orbitals, s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, and f orbital. Okay, see here. Definition of hybridization: the intermixing of two equal orbitals, equal energy orbitals, and forms okay, equal energy containing same number of new orbitals. This concept we called as hybridization. The newly formed orbitals we called as hybrid orbitals. Simple. Just see. You take same number of orbital, same energy of orbital, intermixing with one orbital, intermixing with another orbital. Both should be have same energy, and forms here new orbitals. New orbital with the same energy. This orbital we called as hybrid orbital, and this concept is called as hybridization. This is the one simple concept. One orbital is intermixed, which are having same energy of atom. One orbital intermixing with another orbital from the new orbital having same energy, and count also same. We called as hybrid orbital. This new orbital we called as hybrid orbital. Okay, this concept we called as hybridization. And here we'll see some of the rules for the hybridization. Rules for the explanation of the hybridization. Rules for the explanation of the hybridization. The first rule, okay, in the hybridization, same atom orbitals. The orbitals of same atom only involves in hybridization. The orbitals of different atom not involved in the hybridization. The hybridization of same atom involved in the hybridization. The orbitals of different atom not involved in the hybridization. And here same orbitals means, okay, those atom orbitals we call atomic orbitals. Atomic orbitals should have the same energy. The same energy orbitals involves are intermixing with each other and form the new orbital. Such orbitals we call as hybrid orbitals. For example, here two orbitals are intermixing. Here we get two hybrid orbitals. If three orbitals intermixing, we'll get three hybrid orbitals. Three hybrid orbitals. Here four involved intermixing. We'll get here four hybrid orbitals. Okay. Same number of same energy orbitals involved in intermixing and from the same number of hybrid orbitals. This is one of the important rule for the concept of the hybridization. Next, after the formation of the hybrid orbitals, these hybrid orbitals arranged around the central atom with the symmetrical manner. Arranged all the hybrid orbitals. This is the central atom, for example. Around the central atom, different orbitals, hybrid orbitals, arranged in systematic manner or in a symmetrical manner. These are arranged in a symmetrical manner. So, bond between these two atoms, suppose A, B, C, D are there. Bond between AD same, the bond between AB same, the bond between BC same, the bond between CD also same. All these hybrid orbitals should maintain the same bond angle, not different. Maximum all the hybrid orbitals maintain same bond angle. Some molecules it is different. This is the one more related point to the rule for the hybridization. Next, in continuation, one more rule. After the formation of the hybrid orbital can accommodate, each hybrid orbital can accommodate only two electrons with the opposite spin. Every hybrid orbital accommodate two electrons with opposite spin. And here, the filling of electrons or distribution of electrons into the hybrid orbitals. Based on the electron configuration rules. Already we know about those rules. What are those? One is Aufbau's principle. Second one, Pauli's principle. Third one, Hund principle. Based on this principle, we have to distribute the electrons into the hybrid orbitals. And here last rule, hybridization takes place only formation of sigma bond. Remember this one, it's a very, very important point. Hybridization takes place only formation of the sigma bond. It never explains about formation of pi bond. These are the important rules for the hybridization of molecules. What is the hybridization? The intermixing of two same energy orbitals, atomic orbitals, and forms two same energy new orbitals we called as hybridization. The new orbitals simply considered as hybrid orbitals. In this hybridization, the important points once again I am repeating. Okay, same energy containing atomic orbitals involved and form the same number of same energy orbitals. Those same energy orbitals, okay, we called as hybrid orbitals. And here if it involves here two atomic orbital involved, we get the two hybrid orbitals. And here after the completion of the intermixing, these hybrid orbitals are arranged around the central atom in symmetrical manner. That's why these are having in all the bonds, all bonds around the central atom, maintaining same bond angle. Here it maintains same bond angle, okay, by the arranging in symmetrical manner. Then after the hybridization, here we have the hybrid orbital. Hybrid orbital accommodate two electrons with the opposite spin, and we have to distribute the electrons in hybrid orbitals based on these principles, three principles. What are those? Aufbau principle, Pauli's principle, Hahn principle. And one last important point, hybridization is an important point. Hybridization explains about only formation of sigma bond. It never explains about the formation of the pi bond. Just what is the hybridization and okay, rules for the hybridization. Next, in continuation, we'll see the types of hybridization. Okay, how many types of hybridizations are there? Just I will give information. After that, we'll see. Okay, we have different types of hybridization in chemistry. One is 1s orbital and 1p orbital intermixing with each other and form sp hybridized orbitals. That hybridization we call as sp hybridization. Second one, 1s orbital, 2p orbitals, that we called sp2 hybridization. Okay, 1s orbital, 3p orbitals, that we called sp3 hybridization. Okay, 1d orbital, 1s orbital, 2p orbitals, that is the dsp2 hybridization. Okay, 1s orbital, 3p orbital, 1d orbital, we called sp3d hybridization. Okay, next sp3d2 hybridization. Next sp3d3 hybridization. Total 7 types of hybridizations, okay, are present in our chemistry. Maybe in organic chemistry or it may be in organic chemistry, but in organic chemistry most probably these are sp, sp2, sp3. In inorganic chemistry we will see all these, okay, these hybridizations. 7 types. One is sp hybridization, okay, second one is sp2 hybridization, sp3 hybridization, dsp2 hybridization, sp3d hybridization, next sp3d2 hybridization, sp3d3 hybridization. Next we will start with the sp hybridization. Okay, what is sp hybridization? We will see in continuation. Example for sp hybridization, all those. sp hybridization. The intermixing of one s orbital, same energy containing s orbital and p orbital, okay, and forms sp mu orbital. Those we called as sp hybridized orbital. and the phenomenon we call as sp hybridization. Okay, here see the intermixing of s orbital with p orbital. Okay, both should have same energy and forms sp orbital. This sp orbital, this is the new orbital, this we called hybrid orbital. And the phenomenon is the formation of sp hybrid orbital. This phenomenon is called as sp hybridization. In this sp hybridization, the percentage of s character, in examination point of view they may ask percentage of s character, percentage of p character. Percentage of s character is 50%. Only two orbitals are there, so 50%. Percentage of p character also 50%. 50%. Okay, see the examples for sp hybridization. Okay, beryllium chloride or beryllium fluoride, both same. And here formation of the ethylene molecule, formation of the acetylene molecule or ethyl molecule, acetylene, or this is also called ethyl. And one more thing, sp hybridization means geometry and bond angle. We see geometry and bond angle. In this sp hybridization, geometry is linear geometry. Linear means line means straight line, and here the bond angle is 180 degrees. Bond angle is 180 degrees. So many molecules are there. Okay, for this we'll see in continuation short tricks for also finding the hybridization. So many short tricks are there. We'll see. Within 1 second we will tell hybridization of that particular central atom. Okay, we'll see. Okay, next we'll see the formation of the. Okay, now we'll see formation of the BeCl2 molecule. Okay, here beryllium has sp hybridization. Beryllium exhibit sp hybridization. How beryllium exhibit sp hybridization? We'll see here. Beryllium chloride or beryllium fluoride, both are same. First, write beryllium atomic number 4, electronic configuration. Electronic configuration. What is that? Okay, 1s2, 2s2, okay, 2p0, 2p0. Okay, here I am taking only outermost electronic configuration. Here 2 electrons. Okay, here no electrons. It is a ground state electronic configuration. In ground state electronic configuration, beryllium not have any lone electrons. Already we know about that one according to the valence bond theory. Which have lone electrons, which orbital has lone electron, that only involves in overlapping, that only involves in formation of the bond. That only involves in formation of the bond. Okay, just we'll see here. After that, I will explain that concept also. Okay, beryllium electronic configuration is this one. Okay, here we have 2 atoms, but we have 2 chlorine atoms. We should have the 2 chlorine atoms, 2 lone electrons outermost of the beryllium. So, what happens here? One of the electron excited from 2s orbital to 2p orbital. Then electron configuration becomes like this: 2s1, 2p1. Here 1 electron, and here in 2p1 also 1 electron. This is first electron get excited now. This is we called first excited state electronic configuration. This is we called first excited state electronic configuration. Okay, here chlorine. I am writing here chlorine. Chlorine atomic number 17. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Here 2 electrons. Here 2 electrons. Here 1 electron. Is a px. Is py. Is pz. Every chlorine has pz orbital. This pz orbital overlap with the p orbital and s orbital. P orbital and s orbital. This s orbital and forms. Okay, in continuation I will show that one. Here involves one chlorine attached here, one more chlorine attached here, and it involves in sp hybridization. One s orbital and one p orbital involved in the hybridization. Here 2, here also 2. So both same orbital, same energy level. So same energy level. So these two are having same energy and form sp hybridized orbital. This is sp hybridized orbital and we call it as sp hybridization. Okay, this is the formation of the beryllium chloride. Then we will see the geometry of beryllium chloride. Beryllium, here one chlorine, here one chlorine. Okay, one chlorine. This is linear geometry and the bond angle is 180 degrees. Linear geometry and the bond angle is 180 degrees. Then in continuation, just we will see how hybridization takes place between s and p orbitals. How sp orbital is formed, we will see here. Okay, see here. One s orbital, shape of s orbital is spherical shape, s orbital. Intermixing with p orbital. This is the p orbital. S orbital and p orbital intermixing with each other and forms here 1 plus 1 2 orbitals. Here also will get 2 orbitals. This we called sp hybridized orbital. Sp hybridized orbital. See here, beryllium has sp hybridized orbital. I am giving the structure of this beryllium chloride. Okay, see here, beryllium has that one, sp hybridized orbital, sp hybridized orbital. Okay, here, this is sp hybridized orbital. After the formation of the sp hybridized orbital, one chlorine pz orbital, already said 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. 3p5 means 2 electrons. Here this orbital, p orbital overlap with this sp orbital. This p orbital overlap with this sp orbital. Both the p orbitals overlap with s orbital. Here one p orbital overlap like this. Overlap like this. This is sp hybridized orbital. This is the chlorine p orbital. This is sp hybridized orbital of beryllium. This is chlorine p orbital. Okay, chlorine p orbital overlap with this one. That means it forms sps sigma bond. Here also same, one sp orbital overlap with the chlorine. It also forms spp. This is p orbital, spp sigma bond. Here also same, spp sigma bond. spp overlapped sigma bond. That means this is the complete structure of beryllium chloride with the orbitals. This is the normal structure. This structure we called as linear structure. After the structure, just remove for our convenient purpose. I wrote here. Okay, this is linear structure. Okay, bond angle is here 180 degrees. This is the structure of beryllium chloride and sp hybridization. We'll see in continuation one more example. Ethylene is there. In next video we'll see how ethylene molecule formed by the hybridization concept. Thank you.